The National Treasury is proposing a raft of amendments to various laws. That's as it aims to end South Africa's grey listing, which was imposed in 2023 by the Financial Action Task Force. Under scrutiny is the Companies Act, the Financial Intelligence Centre Act, Financial Sector Regulation Act and the Non-Profit Organisations Act. The country has made progress in meeting some of the requirements of the task force, but still has a way to go before exiting the grey list. South Africa's next evaluation will be conducted in 2026-27. The National Minimum Wage Commission has recommended an inflation plus 1.5% increase for the national minimum wage from March the 1st. This is to reflect rising living costs and ensure fair compensation for workers. The national minimum wage has been in effect since 2019 when it was pegged at 20 Rand an hour. It has been gradually increased to 27 Rand 58. Sappi says it will continue to work to strategically lower its exposure as the graphic paper market contracts. To do this, the firm will eliminate more capacity in 2025 by reorienting and modernizing its factories to produce highly sought-after paper and pulp products. The group will also further diversify its packaging and specialty paper portfolio with the creation of several new products. Well, Sappi says it will continue to work to strategically lower its exposure as the graphic paper market contracts. To do this, the firm will eliminate more capacity in 2025 by reorienting and modernizing its factories to produce highly sought-after paper and pulp products. The group will also further diversify its packaging and specialty paper portfolio with the creation of several new products. Aspen is closing the year out with a win. The pharmaceutical company has announced the local availability of Eli Lilly's tirzepatide known as Mounjaro. This makes good on a distribution and promotion agreement the company entered into with Lilly back in August. It also allows for the group to cash in on the demand for new obesity and diabetes medications. South 32 has been given the go-ahead for its Worsley mine development project in Australia. This follows an extensive process which started in 2019. The firm says the project will enable access to bauxite and that will sustain production at Worsley Alumina. That operation is key as alumina is a vital component in the production of aluminium, which is a critical commodity for the global energy transition. In international news, the largest business risk of the Trump presidency is not the tariffs he proposed, but Canada's potential retaliatory duties on US-made mining machines. The head of Japanese heavy-duty equipment maker Komatsu said that they are more concerned about a tariff war. Here's more detail in this package report.
Donald Trump's promise of sweeping tariffs has Japanese exporters worried. But that may not be their only or even biggest worry. Hiroyuki Ogawa is the chief executive of Komatsu, the world's #2 maker of construction machinery after America's Caterpillar. His firm makes a lot of its gear in the US and actually exports more from the country than it imports. That makes other countries' response to Trump's trade policies a huge issue.
Therefore, my biggest concern is the retaliatory tariffs. If another country raises tariffs in response to the Trump tariffs, we conduct business based on free trade, so in that sense, a tariff war could land a 1-2 punch on us, and that's something I'm worried about.
Komatsu earns more than a quarter of its sales in North America, and Ogawa cites the danger of retaliatory tariffs by Canada as his biggest worry. But when firms like Komatsu look ahead to a Trump administration, they also see positives to set against the tariffs.
Obviously, energy policies will change from the Biden administration to the Trump administration, so I think shale gas and shale oil will make a big comeback. For example, the construction of gas pipelines that were suspended under the Biden administration will probably be resumed. So I think to some extent that could be seen as a positive for us.
With a month to go before Trump takes office, exporters around the world will be making similar calculations. Like Ogawa, many will be hoping they don't face a double hit in the US, tariffs on the way in and tariffs on the way out.